Hello, this is Soundout here. Welcome back to another Ressha Sentai ToQger review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Ressha Sentai ToQger Deluxe Applichanger for ToQ Rokugou. ToQ Rokugou. Alright, so here we have the packaging for the Applichanger. It's very simple. It's actually quite tall, which is odd. Usually Sentai changer boxes are this way. But we've seen a lot of different perspective on ToQger packaging than the typical Sentai norm. But you can see you got the Applichanger here, ToQ 6 all around. Not too much to it. It basically just shows the functions of the toy, which is the entire point of this review. So I really don't feel like showing it all that much. But I do like how it is different than usual. It does make shipping less expensive. Alright, so taking a look at the Applichanger itself. It does come with just the Applichanger and the build Ressha, nothing more, but nothing really more needed. The build Ressha here is not compatible with the Deluxe Mecha. It is a very basic build Ressha. The scoop does not pull out. It does not have a connector port on the back, so you cannot connect this to any mecha, but you do have the train hitch and hole, so you can have it pull along. It also does have the slots for the ToQ changer. Promise I will get one of those one day. The Applichanger itself, though, on the other hand, is a lot more interesting. As you can see, it is a smartphone-like design, and this is new because smartphones are a new thing, and Japan's finally caught up to that with changers. So as you can see, you got several buttons here. Only these four actually function, but it is a ToQ 6 Applichanger, the giant 6 for ToQ Rokugou. You get 7:30, of course, the time Super Sentai airs in Japan. You got several icons, but the ones we want to focus on are Call, Drill Ressha, Build Ressha, and Henshin. That's pretty much it. I like the ToQ Net button. I think that's a little bit clever here. Anyways, full battery. On the back, you can see you got the ToQger logo and a speaker. Now, to activate all the sounds, you have to turn it on. So let's turn it on. Slightly quiet compared to past Henshin devices. Going through all the buttons here, we'll start with this one since it's the least interesting, the call button. So you get the little ToQger jingle, which is nice. Now, to do the actual Henshin, you gotta first press this button here, which is the transformation button. And now you have to slide it open. And that's pretty much all you have to the Henshin. So basically the whole steps here is that when this opens up, all you have to do is really press this button. But I do like this nice platform. You got a yellow line here, you got the railroad tracks here, and you got caution stripes here. I like the design of this thing because it's not just a smartphone, you press a button, you go. They actually did something interesting, I'm going to turn it off for the moment, where it actually slides open and then it kind of scans the Ressha through. Now, all it's doing is just hitting this button here. It's not actually telling what Ressha it is. Which means none of the sounds in this thing are locked without other Ressha. Now, we have two other sounds, and that's to summon the Build Ressha and the Drill Ressha. And I have a side note, the sounds are quieter when the thing is closed as opposed to open, because you hear the jingle here. But then when you open it, and it's not even like the case of the speaker here, because the speaker's right here. It's just quieter when it's closed. Kind of interesting. But if we want to summon the Build Ressha, anyways, that's the Build Ressha. So that's all the sounds for that. And then the last one is for the Drill Ressha. Now, you don't have to use a Drill Ressha. You can just use Mr. Build here, like I said, the button. But I do have here the actual Drill Ressha, which will be featured in our next ToQger review. And let's go ahead and summon the Drill Ressha. And there you go. That is all the sounds of the Applichanger, and that is pretty much all the thing does. The Applichanger, while it is a cool design, it is highly limited. I'd say it's one of the more limited 6th Ranger changers we've gotten in recent years. Yeah, the Gabari changer for Kyoryu Gold didn't do much either, but it did have a larger design. This thing does go for relatively cheap on the aftermarket. I did pick up mine for about 2,000 yen, which was on or about $20. So it's not too expensive, and what you get is really nice. Nicely painted changer, you get a fully painted Ressha, you get 4 cool sound effects, even if the words are a little long, causing it to having to wait to scan the Ressha if you want to hear everything. But other than that, it does have the nice train conductor sound to it with the sound effects, even if they are long, and I would highly recommend it to fans of ToQger and fans of ToQ Rokugou. But if you are collecting mecha, this is by no means an essential item, as the build Ressha it comes with doesn't even combine. So, that is the Applichanger. Stay tuned for further ToQger reviews, as next up will be the Yudo Breaker. And be sure to check out HeroTaka.com for all your ToQger news and more. Until next time, Soundout saying goodbye. Wow, I've had this thing upside down. Time to reset.